except where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying?
Buy my book, A Martial Arts Philosophy, available at lulu.com. That's LULU.com. Go there and search for Cecil Washington, A Martial Arts Philosophy. One of the things I like to do on this channel is show how traditional martial arts moves in general, in particular from Taekwondo or Judo. But in this video too, I found something that's also in karate. So it is in Taekwondo and karate, which makes it part of the Cecil Ryu system, my style. How these things that people think are a waste of time, unrealistic, don't work, you just see it in a book. Oh, people just doing it in a demonstration. There's no way that it would ever happen, blah, 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 blah. The type of people who just want to come to a class and quote unquote fight. Don't want to practice any of the structured exercises. They don't believe that any of the structured stuff works. They see no point in it if it's not gearing them towards a contest or what they think is a fight, or if it doesn't involve a bunch of huffing and puffing. I like to show how those things actually work and can be applied in real life. Now, there's two reasons why I'm probably going to set this to an over 18 rating. Not because there's anything inappropriate in it, but one, this is not how I would want my students to handle this real situation. I would prefer that they walk away. So I have to state that for people who want to think, oh, he wants the students to kick people in the face. No, I would not want my students to handle things this way. And you'll see why. It's because the person that does the technique could have ignored the person bothering him, but he chose not to and he decided to kick him in the face while he's sitting down. And two, just in case it's a little too much, a little too intense in terms of what we think of as violence. But it works, it's effective, and I'm going to show proof that these, I call them chair drills. I've even done a demo like this before myself. They're in the books, they're part of exercises, they work, and you can see them for real. In this instance, where someone does it on a train. So let me show you first where General Choi did it. Then I'm going to show you where it's in Shotokan Karate. In the section of Taekwondo by General Choi Hong Hi, he has a section for defense against a sudden attack, Dai Bori Gon Gyuk. Okay, please get a copy of it. You can find PDFs on this online for free. Now, it's not just kneeling and sitting down here cross-legged. He also has defenses for while you're seated in a chair. Someone tries to punch you in the face while you're sitting in a chair. A response you can get with some kicks while you're sitting in a chair. We have also while seated in an armchair, defensive techniques again. I'm just putting this out here for the naysayers who will say that it's not in Taekwondo when it clearly is. Let's see. I am Mr. Coach. And we have while sitting on a bench. Different self-defense techniques. I have taken a few students through these a few times, and I actually did a demo like this myself with my daughter back in the day.
In the repertoire of Shotokan Karate, there exists an ancient technique rarely known to the public, a philosophical demonstration of adaptability. Isidori, literally meaning chair taking, this technique is more than just a fight. It is a test of ingenuity and readiness. Demonstrated by legendary maestros such as Hirokazu Kanazawa and Teruyuki Okazaki, Isidori teaches that the best weapon is not one that is held, but a deep understanding of martial arts principles themselves. By using an everyday object, a chair, as an extension of the body, practitioners show how one's surroundings can become an effective defensive tool when needed.
Now I'm going to show the viral short of someone doing similar techniques on a train. I must repeat for those of you who like to read into things and spread rumors and stuff. I do not want my students to handle something like this. The only way I would condone a student of mine doing this is if they are being attacked. Not annoyed, but attacked. Not just somebody kicking them and messing with them, but attacked. Life, death, serious bodily harm. And you'll see what I'm talking about now.
Ja, så var.
I don't know where that happened. I don't know when that happened. I don't know who the players are involved. All I know is what I can speak on. I know the techniques that were used. That was a crescent kick, and that was from the sitting chair drills. That's the label I have for them, that are found in both karate and taekwondo. And that was for real. That was people not dressed in the dojo clothes or the dojang clothes or anything like that. That was happening to someone for real. And like I said, you're a student of mine. I don't want you to respond like that. I would prefer that if the person's kicking you, you tell them to stop, that you just get up and leave. And if they follow you and they rush you and try to attack you after that, you have several things that you can do. Okay? I think really the main people who actually need to see this video will be the type of person who would actually end up being kicked by that martial arts practitioner. You cannot assume that just because someone is sitting down that they can't do something to you, especially if you're both sitting down, because now you know you have objective proof that does not come from a staged martial arts demonstration that someone can hurt you if you're both sitting down. So please leave people alone. And they might even be able to do it with their foot. I think most of us would expect someone to try to punch them or grab them in that type of situation. But if they are skilled enough, they will kick you. Now, I don't understand the language that he was saying, but I did catch the word kick. So if you're sitting down and you're arguing with someone and they say that they may kick you, I think that you should believe them. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share with people like to talk about the martial arts and peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Peace.
If fatter, make my pockets fatter. If fatter, make my pockets fatter. After crying, tears are drying. I'm relying on the Lion, Lord of Zion. Trials and iron that sharpen my strength and spirit. Sending me letters, at least in the lyrics. Making me better despite how I fear it. Brighten my weather when I persevere it. Abundance and wealth and oneness. I become this child of God who serves His function. His instruction, I learned the word is the Father. Talk about Jesus ain't more than drama. To heal a man who could not hear sonatas. God give us blessings for fathers to mamas. If fatter, make my pockets fatter. If fatter, make my pockets fatter.